Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2019 summer semester English 1102 Section 8 course. I am Mr. Smith, and I will be your instructor for the next 8 weeks. So, English 1102 is a step up from English 1101, and what we're going to do mainly, especially in the second half of the semester, is concentrate on writing your research paper. Now, all of your papers you're going to write this semester and everything that you're going to be quizzed on is going to be based on some readings. These are going to be literary readings, and in most cases, I think that there's something for everybody in this class. There'll be something you really enjoy and you want to write a paper on that. But you're still going to have to read everything in order to do well on the reading quizzes. There won't be a formal final exam or a formal midterm in this class because it is summer semester, and there's not really a lot of time for that. All I want to know by the end of the semester is that you can write a decent paper and that you can actually do your research and implement that research correctly. And we'll get to that in about another 4 weeks. So what I want you to do now is I want you to go in to our class page, and if you're watching this video, you're already there, and go through the content and explore it. Your syllabus is in there. Read that syllabus carefully. It has a lot of information in it that'll help you, including the schedule. And of course, in case you don't get the schedule off the syllabus, I've got a schedule also posted in the syllabus folder as well. So you'll basically be spending 2 weeks on the prose section, where you will read, I think it's 5 readings, and then you'll have a quiz over them, and then you will write a paper about whichever reading you like best. Then you'll have the poetry section. That's another 2 weeks. The poems are all very short. Sylvia Plath's Daddy is a little bit on the long side, but it's fairly short as well compared to a lot of poems. And then there'll be a reading quiz on the poems, and there will be a reading, or there'll be a paper to write about that. The reading quizzes, by the way, are open book. I'm not going to have you go somewhere and be proctored. So if you have the material in front of you, I would suggest reading it first, because especially in the prose and the importance of being earnest sections. And that's the third section. The third section is the importance of being earnest. So you'll need to read the play, you'll need to take the quiz over it, and then yourr paper will be on the importance of being earnest. And we'll get to that, like I said, in about another 4 weeks. But right now, familiarize yourself with the class. Look at the syllabus. Look at the syllabus closely. Preview the schedule. Make sure that you go through and take a look at the prose stuff. I don't think you can access the poetry and or you shouldn't be able to access the poetry and the play yet. Look at what else is available to you. There are some web links that can help you. There is a section on how to write about literature, which is what all 3 of your papers are going to be about. There's another section on grammar. There's another section on MLA formatting and how to do that properly, and so on and so forth. So go through this class, look at all the resources that are available to you, because I've tried to put in everything you need to succeed. You can reach me through email. The best way is the email on the Georgia View page. You can also reach me by the email at enoch.smith@asurams.edu, and I'll respond to that as well. But you'll most likely get a quicker response if you email me through the Georgia View email. So if you'll do that, then that will make for a pretty timely response. But I'm always happy to answer questions. Sometimes the answer might be look in the syllabus, but I'm always happy to answer any questions that come up. And anytime you want to run an early draft of a paper by me, as long as you give me enough time, I'll be glad to look at that early draft too, and I'll be glad to tell you what you need to do to improve that draft to improve your grade. So take advantage of that as well, especially on that research paper. So don't just wait until the last minute and write your papers. Always submit an early draft if you can. Let me look it over, let me give you your feedback, and then go back in and make whatever corrections I suggest. So that's it. If you do everything I say in this class and you do it to a passing level, you should have no trouble passing this class. But you got to stay on schedule. One thing I will emphasize about staying on schedule is that the time to worry about your grade starts today. That's when you start worrying about your grade. Don't send me an email in July saying, oh my gosh, I know I haven't done anything. What kind of extra credit can I do? Because the answer will be none. So make sure that you stay on schedule so that you don't write me one of those desperation emails begging me for extra credit when you won't get it. So have a great semester. I think you're going to enjoy these 5 prose readings that you've got to read, and I think you'll find that you'll like at least one of them well enough that you'll be happy to write a paper about it.